Guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. Let's get into it.
Another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do?
Okay, so I've already picked out my polishes for the look that I'm going for today. We are doing a Valentine's Day set. This is shades of different pinks that I want to use. Valentino. You guys don't kill me because when I create and do nails, I just pick all the polishes down from my wall and I just create. So I will later on tag the polishes that I am using and the numbers in my description. But I really love Valentino polishes. They really do it for me. Pigmented polishes are like everything. I need them. They are a necessity to my everyday life of a nail tech, period. But okay, we're going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And we're going to start on the other hand and do the same thing. And when I do designs, I love to make sure that all the nails are different. I don't like the nails to be the same. I like each finger to be different color, different design wave, like that. I love that. I live for shit like that.
Police killers, or Trump saying slick shit, manipulating pro-white folks because they ignorant, blind to the struggles of the ones that got the pigment. Lately I've been stressing cause it seems so malignant. I need to feel your essence in my presence if you with it. I guarantee you won't regret you did it. Come through and chill. Drops like you will.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and repeat the same thing. We're going to do a second coat on each of the nails. I hate when I'm recording and I'm like in the zone and I forget that I'm not in frame. So annoying. Sorry about that, guys. All right, second coat for the thumbs. I always do the thumbs last just because they give me the most trouble, especially with long nails for like the lamp when it dries. It's a certain way you need to place your hand, so I always make sure I do the thumbs last because they're very important. Okay, boom, let's get into it. We're going to start drawing our hearts and take it from there. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to tell you guys some like tea. But you guys know I do not be doing these voiceovers. This is so new for me. But I'm really excited to start this YouTube journey. It's long overdue. But it is worth the wait because I'm about to give you guys a lot of my secrets, a lot of insights on how I create my art and just having fun with what I love to do. You see, guys, I'm sorry. It'll get better as the videos go because, once again, I am out of frame. But just stay tuned because I will be zooming in so you can really see the detail of what I'm doing. There we go. I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. So yeah, I'm just like really starting off by putting some hearts, just kind of freestyling them. The look I'm going for is like the swirls inside of the hearts. It's gonna be super cute. And you just want to go in and like have different hearts, different colors for each of the nails. You don't want your nails looking the same on each finger. You want all of them to be different, have their own personality. That's honestly what I love about doing nails. It's just I get to really create, and every set is different. And, you know, you just get to walk around like with different nails on, different fingers have different designs. It's a vibe, okay? And it's all about how you like move with the brush. I use a longer brush. This one I got from Amazon. I'm not one of those nail techs that use multiple brushes. This is actually the only brush I use if I am doing detailed nail art. But I know there's like multiple choices you can use for painting. But for me, I like to stick with what I know. So I just use the same brush and it does well for me. I was using Nails by Dev. Her liner brushes are amazing as well. But yeah, these do great too. Okay, now I'm just going through and I am outlining the hearts we did before and with different colors. You can choose any colors you really want to. This one I'm using baby pink. And when you choose your colors, you gotta really go for something that's out the box, something that you're not used to really doing, because it works every time. I love lights and darks together. I love different shades together. I really like using colors that people wouldn't normally go for. You know, like with nails, you really have to find your own lane, like your own niche. And, you know, I feel like mine is just really stepping out the box, doing things that I don't see a lot of people do. But also getting inspired by things I do see in certain styles that are in and just switching it up and making it my own. I'm not really big on copying people and stuff. I feel like we should all have our own voice and our own personality when it comes to creating in general. That's what makes you stand out. So that's just like some key things to keep in mind when you are doing nails and doing art or creating, period. And the key about doing swirls, you also want to be sure that your ratio is different. So you have some lines that are thicker than others, some that are going into a smaller line. You want to just kind of play around with it. You don't want all your lines to be the same thickness. They should all have different personalities to it. You see how that blue and that light pink is hitting? Yes, so cute. Y'all, funny backstory. So when I was first doing nails and doing nail art and stuff, I was not using gel polish. Like I would use gel polish for to cover the nail, but for nail art, I would use regular polish. Like that was my thing. I think a lot of people didn't know that, but I used regular polish to do my nail art, and it was super pigmented, which I loved, but it was a pain in the ass because, you know, you have to wait for it to dry and it can be really stubborn. But I learned, I was like, one day let's just try using gel polish to see how that works. And long and behold, it gives what it's supposed to. Okay? Sorry guys, I'm out of frame again. Ugh, so annoying. This is being recorded from my iPhone 13, by the way, too. I'm very new to the YouTube world, so I am starting with what I have. And the phone, it's doing what it's supposed to for me right now until I get a real deal camera. If you guys have any suggestions on good cameras to film from, please tag it in the comments. Please and thank you. Art is so beautiful because you really get to see how, like, from start to finish, how it all comes together. Like, I tell my clients, if you don't know already, like, if you're a new client, like, trust the process. It might look kind of crazy in the beginning, but the final result, it's so pretty. Now, when I need to free my mind out. I really need Jada. I really need to free my mind out. I really need mine now. Yeah. If it wasn't for the money, cars, and movie stars, and jewelry, and all these things I've got, I wonder, hey, would you still want me? Would you still call me? Still be loving me? Loving you. If it wasn't for the money, cars, and movie stars, and jewelry, and all these things I've got, I wonder, hey, would you still want me? Would you still call me? Still call me? Still be loving me? Loving you. I really need my love. I really need to free my love. I really need Jana. I need to free my mind out. I really need Jana. I really need added this red. Ooh, it looks so good. It blends perfect with what I needed. And it gives it that pop that I was looking for too. Definitely love the red. Oh, and a quick tip for getting your lines to be, some of them being thick, some of them being skinny. Always put pressure on the thicker lines that you want and lightly adjust your hand off of it and release pressure to get smaller lines. That's just a little 1-2 for you.
You can't even see me. Cause all that is need to be on you. I'm just saying like me. Yeah, fine that you call and you talk to, girl. I'll see my world.
So right now, I'm going in with the red and I'm just filling in any gaps that I want to cover up. And by the way, these nails were a fill-in. And for the whole service, it took me about 2 hours and 30 minutes. As you can see, it's very detailed. So I'm using multiple colors. So it took me a little time, but I mean, it's so worth it. It's also important to have like patient clients and understand that they get what's going on. Like they respect the craft, so they don't mind sitting waiting, especially if you want your nails to look good. Yeah, girl, like this stuff takes time, you know? Definitely big shout out to my girl Brittany, because we be doing some crazy stuff and she is always down, always willing to let me just do whatever I want to do. And this also goes for the majority of my clients. You guys are the reason I keep going and keep me inspired, because you really let my creative juices flow and you're letting me be able to be myself, and you guys aren't complaining about how long it may take. Even though I'm pretty fast at doing nail art, it still takes the right people to understand and like bear with you, you know?
Those innocent eyes, that smile on your face makes it easy to trust it if they only knew. God protect you like I do.
So I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to add some detailed hearts inside the other hearts to give it more of the effect that I'm going for. And once again, we're out of frame again. I know for the next video, I know what not to do. You know, a lot of people ask me like how I come up with my designs, how I create. And to be real with you, as soon as you sit down, if you don't already tell me like an idea of what you want to have to freestyle, I'm already thinking of like what I'm doing within us having a full conversation, listening to music, doing your nails all at the same time. It just kind of comes to me, especially as a new client. It's a little harder because I may not know you that well, so I don't really know your style. But about the second or third time you're in my chair, oh, it's over, girl. Like, I know exactly what you like, and you don't even have to tell me anything else. Just sit down. As an artist, though, that's kind of like what it is. That's what makes you an artist. You don't really ever have anything specific in mind that you're going to do. It just comes natural to you. Like, sometimes I used to dream, well, still do. I used to dream about certain designs at night, literally, and I would come into work and do exactly what I dreamed about, and it would come out perfect. It's like little angels, like, telling me, Jasmine, do this design. Like, your client is going to love this. And what do? Execute, okay? Okay, now I'm going to go in with a purple, and I'm going to start adding layers to that, to the heart. There's no real way I'm doing this. I'm really just winging it, and I'm going with how I feel and just adding colors to different spaces that I want to have more color to them. I'm just kind of filling them out, basically. The dotting tool is really good to get inside like curvier lines. That's a really good tool to use. I love the dotting tool. It's been the GOAT since I've been doing nails. It always comes through. So I like to use the A-Press, if I'm even saying that right, extension gel for my diamonds on top of gel polish, because it does wonders. It doesn't move. It stays. It lasts. I don't have to worry about diamonds falling off. They're on there. They're not coming off. As you'll see in my new videos that I'll be dropping, I use it a lot for diamonds, especially on top of gel polish. If I'm not doing gel polish and I'm just doing diamonds on like the acrylic, I'll use just like nail glue, and that does a good job too. But for gel polish, I definitely stick with A-Press. It's like my holy grail.
Girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you're loving every night, you make you mad. Now only you give me love and make me nice, nice, nice. I feel make you mine.
Like, you see that shine already? I haven't even cured this thing, and the shine is just shining. Oh, another like pet peeve I see sometimes at Nailtex too is they put top coat on top of the diamonds. Like, never do that. Like, never do that. Okay, it makes your diamonds less shiny. The quality doesn't look as just like sparkly as the diamond should, and it just takes away from it. Always be sure when you're top coating your diamonds, you're doing it around the diamond and not on top. I get it though. It's definitely easier to just like do one coat on top of the whole nail, but it's a little bit annoying, but the aftermath of how it looks is worth it. So now I'm gonna go in with the thumbs, and I'm just gonna freestyle this. Like, do you guys see how pigmented Valentino polishes are? This is why I use them, and I've used them for years. Shout out to David and Kevin. They sent me a whole collection of polishes for free. They really looked out. I definitely appreciate that. Big shout outs to Kevin. But I do want to get into using the pods. I know a lot of people use like the actual acrylic paint that they have for nails. And I see that does a good job too, as far as like flatness and stuff. And you don't have to keep curing. You can just keep creating. So I definitely am going to tap into that too.
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 on my eyes. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind, my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Starting to give up, I've been fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to spend my time. I really need my love. I need to spend my mind now. I really need time now. I need to spend my time. I really need my now. Yeah. If it wasn't for the money, cars, and movies, style, jewelry, and all these things I've got, I wonder, hey, would you still want me? Would you still call me? Still be loving me? If it wasn't for the money, cars, and movies, style, and jewelry, and all these things I've got, I wonder, hey, would you still want me? Would you still call me? Still be loving me? I really need my love. I really need to spend my time. I really need time.
Once again, I'm out of frame, but it's gonna clear up in a second. Bear with me, y'all, okay? And by the way, if you guys actually heard this real audio of me and my client as I'm creating, it is hilarious. We are talking shit. We are singing all the songs to Mary J. Blige Station on Pandora because it is the best. But yeah, I love my clients. I love them.
Come through and chill.
see how I'm using the dotting tool? It makes it so much easier for you to get into those tight spaces. Okay, last nail. We're gonna just finish up the final touches with our pink and applying diamonds. Once again, using my top coat, and I am going in between the creases and staying away from the diamonds so that I do not get top coat on top of them. And voila, it's so pretty. I love it. The aftermath just makes everything worth it. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.